Hello, Oz here. Just here for another quick update for what I was working on the past week. As you can see, I have a very simple fish walking scene going on here. Yeah, just decided to give this a little try to throw it into basically to test out the room switching was kind of the main motivation. But yeah, so what we have here in this first scene is uh, Samuel the Second, who is making his way downtown, flopping fast. Yeah, so basically this is just a scene with the fish here. They're moving along basically this path, being pushed forward. The hops are kind of variable determined. It's kind of between zero point 0.5 and 2. So it's just hopping along randomly here. And the way that the tiles are getting generated are essentially just a controller that is checking out Samuel II's position. And based on where he is, it's going to say, okay, it's time to generate a new environment tile so that we can keep him on his merry way. So that's the basic fish walking scene. We'll transition over to our fish tank scene. We got Samuel II. He's back in the tank here. And yeah, this is pretty much similar to what was shown in the previous devlog. Nothing new here, except for the ability to rename and remove some of these fish. So let's say I'm tired of Samuel being the second. I want him to be Samuel, let's see, Samuel, what do we call him? Samuel the third. Samuel the second died on the walk. So grim, but yeah. Alrighty, so let's confirm the rename, and I don't think this is very noticeable, so let's go ahead and put him as the fifth, so then we can really see. Confirm the rename, close the menu, boom, Samuel the fifth. So yeah, you can come in and rename these fish, and ideally in that menu there would be a lot of other context-specific things about this fish. So this is basically the fish context menu. This is it for Samuel. If we go over to Charlie or Bruce, the fish, we can see that it changes the information based on the fish we have selected. So again, something that's placeholder but can easily be swapped out for things like seeing their color, seeing different attributes about them like their age, their size, their speed. Just haven't thrown that on there yet. Yeah. What else can we do here? Remove the fish. So let's say I'm tired of Charlie. No longer want Charlie around in our tank, you know. He's taking up a lot of food, kind of expensive to maintain. It's time to turn him into fish food. So we can just come down here to the menu. I'm using the arrow keys, but this should be supported on the controller as well. And I will remove Charlie from the tank. Boom. He's gone. No more. So now we cycle through all these, and yeah, Charlie is missing. He went to the farm upstate. So let's transition to our next scene. Just press backspace on the keyboard and boom, we have a very Spartan gachapon scene. So a gachapon is just like those little ball machines that just kind of drop the balls, and they have rewards inside of them. So in this case, we're kind of doing that same idea with this, but it's for going to contain fish and certain items and different stuff like that on the inside. So this scene is pretty simple right now. All it has is just my very simple gachapon machine, and when we press the button, just by pressing enter, it will tell us what we received. So boom, we got a new fish. His name is Buddy, his color is green, a speed of 1, and a size of 1. So very simple. We don't really see much here in this scene, but what has happened is that the save data has updated. So now we have Buddy, this new fish that's been added to the player. And so we should be able to go to the previous scene and see that. So I'll just press OK. And so this will take us back here to the gachapon/store menu. And so I'm going to cycle back to that first screen. But to do that, we got to get back to our walking scene. And so we're back at the walking scene. we can see here, Samuel's name is updated. He's now Samuel the Fifth. But we've seen this already, so let's go back. And what we're curious to see is Buddy has been added to the tank. Is that right? I think this is right. Oh no. Did he not get added? I thought there were 4 before, but maybe this is right. So now Buddy is here. Well, I guess he just filled right in for Charlie, who was previously there. Not that the color really helps to distinguish them, but yeah, that's pretty much it. So we have this basic scene changing between the scenes like this. We have a simple gachapon. A lot of animation and kind of aesthetic stuff can be added there. That's very much placeholder right now. And so I added another fish from the gachapon, and now we can see there are 2 buddies. Right now it's not randomized the best right now, but yeah, it's just kind of a simple solution, and then we can expand on it as we continue to move forward. So let's get rid of this pseudo duplicate buddy here and have the ideal tank right now. Alrighty, I think that'll be all for this very brief devlog.